Welcome to Focus TV for our community today. Hi everybody, my name is Gwendolyn Bork. I'm the president of Focus for our community unity and support. We are the Lancaster Depew Addiction Prevention Coalition. We work within those two school districts, and our two main goals are, one, to reduce substance use among our youth ages 13 to 18, and also to create community collaboration. So we have 12 sectors that comprise our community, ranging from media, government, law enforcement, education, parents, and youth. And we all work together to create a unified voice and help our kids and turn them into the next leaders of not only Western New York and across the world. We are driven to be a youth-led and adult-supported coalition. So this is Focus TV, where we have an opportunity to interview different people amongst our sectors. And today my guest is Sarah Bachwitz. She is the president and founder of Empower Camp. It's not your regular camp, but it's where you ignite your inner power. And these are young women ages 13 to 18. And I will say amongst a couple of our groups, between Focus ourselves supporting the Empower Camp initiative and providing the support for some of our Depew and Lancaster students to attend this camp, but also through Women to Women, this empowerment agency that I run. I've had an opportunity to talk to these girls before the camp, throughout the camp, and even afterwards, and it changes their lives. You know, some of their comments have been, I've learned that I'm good enough, you know, that I'm okay, you know, I can get through this. And it's a huge opportunity for these girls to have an outlook with positivity and empowerment moving forward. So Sarah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Gwen. I'm thrilled to be here. This is so exciting. And even seeing you virtually is always a treat. So thanks for having me. But I'm thrilled to share the Empower Camp magic with all of you. Empower Camp has been in existence since 2018. 2020 was going to be our third year of summer camp for these young women. As Gwen said, we serve a population across our community of young women ages 13 to 18. And interestingly enough, our program, we believe that all young women should experience our program, which is why we provide camp scholarships. So last year, around 60% of our campers did attend on scholarship. And, you know, we were pumped for camp this year, but the world had different plans. And I think one of the most exciting things is that we've been able to pivot our planning away from our normal traditional residential camp into something new and exciting.
So let's talk about that. You know, your original, you were an Ignite 30, right? Winner?
Yeah,
30
yes,
30?
30.
Yes.
Yes.
So you had this passion, you had this goal, you won this opportunity to be able to launch this amazing non-for-profit. And the Empower Camp originally started with it was like 4 days, right? 3 or 4 days. And tell us like the whole main goal of at least just the camp experience before we go into how you had to modify that during this time.
Absolutely. So the program itself, as you said in the intro, is not your average summer camp. And what we really try to do is take traditional camp activities and add a little bit of a twist. So what does this mean? This means that when we do team challenges, they're designed by local artists, and they're making us puzzles that are like 10 foot long by 8 foot high. And the young women that come to our camp, when they're working with those puzzles, you're learning leadership, teamwork, self-confidence, and you're giggling along the way because it's just funny. So our program really, you know, there's a very quick warm-up period. We jump right into things. It's only 4 days, so we try to break down those barriers, and we spend that time working on those critical skills such as self-confidence, self-esteem, through fun activities like the one I mentioned, but also camp activities like hiking. But again, it's not just a typical hike. You know, we'll have affirmations in the forest, and we talk through the power of affirmations and how that can be a skill or resource that you bring home to your daily lives. So really, the ultimate goal is to experience camp and come home a stronger, more confident woman, in hopes that you can go ahead and create the life of your dreams, whatever that may look like.
The young women that went there, I just, I know that the first time that Women to Women supported a couple girls to go, we were in tears hearing their experience, just that self-talk. We don't realize the statistics behind some of the self-confidence issues that a lot of young women experience as they move into adolescence. So to be able to be in a safe place, have it be a fun place, but so they can really launch themselves, and learn who they are and their identity, and learn that positive self-talk. It definitely carried throughout our group, and I brought it into focus. So I'm just super excited that this coronavirus crisis did not stop Empower Camp. So what's next? So you were like, oh my gosh. And I checked in with you too. I'm like, Sarah, how you doing? What's going on? So the crisis happens, everything's shut down. And, we kind of went through this period of like, right. So walk me through the process to how we got to where we are today with the camp.
So there was definitely a phase of like, let's just keep marching on, team. Let's keep planning. It's gonna happen. Keep your chins up. And then, definitely got to a point where it was like, okay, we need to make some change here. So we did make a formal announcement to cancel camp. That was a hard day. It was sad. Got some feedback from the campers that, this is a total bummer, and, what can we do? And it raised some really great questions about, okay, we can't go to camp like we normally do, but that doesn't mean that the Empower Camp magic just poofs and disappears. The magic is still there. So we held a focus group with some of our campers and said, okay, we can't physically be together, but how can we bring this magic to you in a meaningful way, in a way that you want it? So they had some fantastic ideas that we didn't even think of. And really, the feedback from that focus group created our brand new program called Empower Camp Remix. And the logo is behind me. Isn't that snazzy, the bold colors? But I think you even said it, Gwen, 2020 cannot stop Empower Camp. And our remix slogan is can't stop, won't stop, unstoppable. So here we come. The Empower Camp train is rolling along, and we're looking forward to this program this August.
That's fantastic. Only you guys could come up with something like this. Your energy, and I was there to witness it. The people that you have on your board, so much commitment and so much passion, and I've seen just the camaraderie build as years go on, and it's such an honor to not only witness it, to see it, but again, being there and it's seeing the love and the excitement that every one of your volunteers have is really what I think drives the momentum of this organization. You don't just care about these young women. These young women want to be involved too, and they want to participate. So Empower Camp Remix, like what does that look like for any of our little future, Remix campers?
Yes.
What could they expect?
So Empower Camp Remix takes all of our favorite activities at Empower Camp and morphs them into something that we can do at home. So really what this boils down to is we came up with a combo program. There's two parts to it. So the first part is an Empower Camp in a box. So we took some of our favorite camp activities, we're going to put them in a physical box and deliver them to our campers via an Empower Camp parade, because we never do anything small and we've got to bring that energy physically to you somehow. So we'll be doing a parade on August 8th in the afternoon. So if you do register, we'll let you know when the parade is coming by your house to deliver your Camp in a Box. And then the second part is our Camp Connection series. So this is 2 one-hour Zoom sessions, and the campers will be organized into groups based on age. So, 13 to 18 will have little clusters throughout, and you'll be assigned to camp counselors. So like camp, you'll have your camp counselors. like camp, you'll be assigned a team name, which is one of the famous parts of Empower Camp, having that team identity, the team colors, the team pride, all that comes with it. And in those 2 one-hour Zoom sessions, we're really going to, again, bring in all of our favorite parts of Empower Camp. So get a little deep. Let's talk about, like, how are we all doing during this pandemic? How do you empower yourself when you can't go see your friends like you normally do? And how do you make sure that you're on track to achieve your goals and your dreams in this environment? So trying to really cater it to what we're up against, but also having a lot of fun along the way. So I'm not going to totally spoil the surprise, but we've got some fun camp traditions that we do that always bring laughs, hint, hint songs, but looking forward to having a little bit of fun in these sessions as well across the camp.
I appreciate your acknowledgement of the fact that, you know, our youth have had a really massive freight train of unknowing of what was going to happen, right? I mean, our 12th graders in graduation and prom and missing out on a lot of things, and yet the younger learners trying to stay engaged into the online process of education. And you're right, like, how do we navigate through these hard times? And I know at Focus, that was one thing that we worked on, is how can we, through our even podcast, just interview some of our youth. How are you coping? How are you getting through? How are you working through this and pivoting and adapting? And it's been, our youth are just so resilient and optimistic and just innovative. So I commend you again for just always recognizing the elephant in the room, because our youth are more advanced and are more intelligent and emotionally aware than a lot of us think. So thank you, as always, for addressing the things that we need, right? Okay, so if the parade is going to happen, like that first, well, that technically would be the first full week, I think, of August, or that weekend. What's the deadline to register? What's the cost? You know, where do we do it? How do we get this party started?
So registration is currently open, and if you are interested in registering, register fast. Spots are going really, really fast. And once we're full, that's it. So you can head on over to our website, www.empcamp.com, and all the information is there. It's a simple form, and let's be real. 2020 has been hard enough. So we are offering this program. It's a $100 value to our community at no cost. This is our gift to you. We are showing up for you. All you need to do is show up for yourself, and we will take it from there. So let this be our gift to you, and come and join us. But that's how you register. Again, no camp fee. And then the key dates is parade August 8th. That's a Saturday. And then the 2 Camp Connection sessions will be August 13th and 20th. Those are Thursdays, and they'll be held 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.
Okay. Wow. Well, that is it's really nice of you guys. I just I just really appreciate, again, what you're doing. I know that the experience matters, again, because I've talked to these young women firsthand. So to anyone that's out there, you know, this is my appeal to you. And this video, we show it to our audience, you know, on Facebook, and to our audience on YouTube, so that we can connect with our youth. So to our youth influencers out of Lancaster High School, Depew, St. Mary's, share this video with all your friends. Get your friends on the line so that we can fill up those virtual camp cabins, and you can have an experience that will carry you for the rest of your life. And hey, maybe next year we'll get back in person, right?
That's the goal.
Yeah, it's tough. It really is. This is hard times for all of us, and parents as well. And we're looking to try to find different things for our kids to stay focused on. And what better way than self-care, and to really realize that power within themselves. And power is to really visualize and harbor that power that you have within, so that you can carry that out in your life. So Sarah, thank you so much for all that you do, for your staff, your volunteers, your board members, your mom and dad, who are big supporters. And for all you kids out there, our young women ages 13 to 18, you better get on that website and register because you got no reason not to. All right, Sarah, any last words?
Just thank you so much, Gwen, for having me. This was fabulous. We always appreciate your support, and special shout out to last year when you did come to camp. That was so special to have you physically there and experience the magic for yourself. Women of all ages, even adults, we're looking for volunteers always, and I'm telling you, the magic at a camper level and volunteer level is just contagious. So come and join us.
Well, everyone, please keep an eye out for Empower Camp. Again, Sarah Bachwitz, president and founder. To our young women, get on that website, empcamp.com, right?
That's it.
And, I'll also share all the links to these videos for Facebook and the website and you name it. All your social media. We'll get as much of this information out as I can so we can get our campers registered. And we'll see everybody next time on Focus TV. Thanks again, Sarah.
Thanks, Gwen.